Hey, so this is a video on how you can supercharge your productivity. This video is going to be focused on an app called Raycast, which is available for Mac. It's an app launcher, but it does lots of other cool things as well. So if you want to download it, you can go to raycast.com, download, it's free. There is a pro version that has some cool features. I actually only use the free version right now, but feel free to try it both. This is what it looks like. When we open it, you open it with option space. Well, I do at least. You can change that command. And here you see all sorts of things you can do. So you could just sort of search for apps or things to do on your computer. At its most basic level, let's say you want to open up QuickTime Play, we just type QuickTime and it shows up. So that's, I guess, similar to Spotlight Search on Mac. Not super interesting, but we're going to start showing you some really cool things here. So first, one tool I really like, if you're familiar with Alfred, by the way, for Mac, that's somewhat similar to this. So let's find the Clipboard History. This is very helpful. Right now, apparently, I don't have anything in my Clipboard History, so let's try that out. So let's say we've copied raycast.com. Now let's say we're writing some text later. We're going to copy that as well. And now let's go to Clipboard History and see what we have. So here you can see two links that we've used. And if we want to jump back to raycast.com, we can sort of just paste it like that. So super simple. This is really handy because we're often, you're copying one thing, then you've gone and copied 10 things later and you want to jump back to that previous link. So this is a really quick way to do it. So what you do is, to do that, you go to Raycast and then you type in Clipboard History. But let's say you want to make that even quicker. There's actually a really cool way to set that up. So and this sort of shows you the power of Raycast. So if we go here, you'll see you don't need to remember every command, but if we can click here or do actions, and we are gonna do, how do we change this? Let's see if we can do actions here. So can add it to favorites, configure command. Okay, so here we can now go and add an alias for that, or a hotkey. So for a hotkey, I'm gonna click here and I'm gonna record Alt-C. So sort of similar to Command-C to copy, but I'm just going to do Alt-C. Here you can change settings, by the way. You could have it remember 7 days, 30 days of your clipboard history and so on. And we're going to close that. And now, for me to open my clipboard history, I just do Alt-C and I'm immediately here. So that's a really quick way to get you to your clipboard history. And this is a tool I probably use like 10 times a day easily when working. So that's the first really cool thing you can do with Raycast. A few other apps you can do it with as well. Alfred is one that I mentioned. I used to use that. Now I use Raycast to do it. Next thing we're going to show you is snippets. So what are snippets? They're lines of text that you're often using. So maybe it's a customer support response. Maybe you give the same response on WhatsApp, on Telegram, on iMessage, or over email. A lot of times, let's say it's like a one-liner about your business. That's one case where I use it. So you can create a snippet for that. So business one-liner. Let's say we work for Raycast. Raycast is, let's just copy this in. And I'm going to paste it in. And a keyword you can give for it if you want. So you can make this even quicker to get to by giving a keyword for it. But we're going to skip this bit for now. But that's that. And I'm going to do, as you can see here, you can click here. Or you can do Command Enter. And now we've created the snippet. So let's see how that works. You know what? Let's put this back even. I'm going to put this back in the middle of the screen and let's go to our snippets. Search snippet. So you don't really need to remember any commands. You can just sort of type, as you can see here, I type snippet. I go to snippets, enter, and here I have business one-liner. So let's say I want to go here and paste it in. We have our business one-liner. And there are all sorts of things you can sort of remember that way. You could have your phone number, your email. There's also, if you're on Mac and iOS, what I recommend for that is actually like what's it called? Text replacement. Let's go to system settings. This isn't actually to do with Raycast, but if you do text replacement, we'll do another video on this probably. But here you can see if I type OMW, I've got on my way. So you can add loads of them like that. And I actually does it not work here? Let's see if it works here. There, on my way. So that's a quick way to do that. And you could add your phone number, email, LinkedIn, Twitter, Telegram. I use it for a lot of things. Address, postcodes, zip codes, whatever you want. You can store in there and makes it really easy to sort of get to stuff quickly. That's not a Raycast yet, but you could also use Raycast snippets to do that same thing. The advantage of text replacement is it works well across mobile as well. If you've got iPhone and Mac, it just works across both. You don't need that. Raycast is only for the Mac, for your desktop. Okay, so that's cool. We've done 2 things so far. What else are we going to show you about Raycast? We've shown you copy to clipboard and snippets, and I'm going to show you this thing, the floating notes, right now. So this is what I'm using for this video to sort of show you what's going on. So let's see what that looks like in Raycast. Let's get rid of that. Toggle floating notes window. And so this is really helpful just for some quick notes if you want to have them on screen. So like you might be on a call and you just want floating notes on your screen, you can just write stuff here and it's really simple. So these are the other things we're going to cover in this video. By the way, now I'm jumping to notes, and you can obviously, if you really use it a lot, you could add a shortcut for it as well. It could be like Alt-N or whatever you decide for it. So that's the next thing we've done. Now we're going to show you quick links. So you can search quick links and create quick links. What are they? They're basically a quick way to get to a website. So an example, let's say there's always a Google search we're doing, or I mean, this isn't actually why I'd use it, but let's say this page, about.google.com, or products, I don't know, let's say this is a page we go to often. So we're going to do Google products is the name of it, and we're going to add the link here, and we're going to open it by default in the Brave browser. So now let's go, I don't know, to belonging to some other page, and I'm going to go to quick links, search quick links, and here you see they've already given me 2, but I'm going to do this one, and it automatically opens us up in products. Now, when could this be helpful? So one example is, let's say ChatGPT. If you're familiar, if you use that, they always open it up at like GPT 3.5. If you want, you can get a direct link to GPT-4. Just sort of click on GPT-4 on the drop down and it will drop you right there. And so you could have a quick link. Let's even say I'm going to quickly make this my quick link, ChatGPT, and there we have it. So again, we're going to enter it. Now if I want to go to quick links, search quick links, and I'm straight into ChatGPT, and here I am. This could be a link to a Notion page. This could be a link to a Discord server. Like I'm often, the specific Discords I want to jump to, specific Discord chats, I can have that quick link basically, and it jumps me direct into that chat. On my Notion, there are a whole bunch of pages I want to go to on like a frequent basis, and instead of going into Notion, finding the page and so on, I just sort of jump to quick links and go search for it and go straight there. So this is another huge time saver for me. Next one we're going to show is the extension store. Let's see, what's it called? It's called Store on Raycast. So welcome to the store. This is the first time I'm using it on this account. Here you can see all sorts of things that you can install. You can install ChatGPT integration. There's also, by the way, in Raycast Pro, there's now AI support that you can see here. GitHub, you could launch open a GitHub pull request, do all sorts of things for GitHub from there. Google search, what else? Notion you can integrate. I don't use this stuff too much, Slack and so on, but there are a few things I use it for. Let's say you want a Pomodoro timer. So let's show you this one quickly. You enter it, you can see what it looks like and so on. I do use this one occasionally myself. We're going to install the extension, and that's that. We've done it, and now we can go back. We can go back again. Pomodoro. Okay, so now we're going to show it in the menu bar. We're going to put the regular settings they have. And over here now we can see the Pomodoro time is launched. Now let's do start it. Let's do a focus session for 25 minutes. And now it's going. And the countdown, is it going? Yeah, we're going down. And so that's that extension launched immediately, which can be really helpful. And it will ping us once we're done with it. I'm going to show you one more extension just to give even a better idea. Let's say we do Google Translate, not one I actually use. But okay, we've installed it. So now let's type translate, second language. Okay, let's make it German for now. And let's say, hello, what is your name? And let's see what it says. Hello, wie heißt du? Cool. So we have it immediately, and again, it's copied to clipboard. Let's say I want to paste it here, and we have it. So that's a super quick way to get Google Translate working from Raycast. One more that I use a lot, cow.com. Let's see. So this is just like an app that's gotten and decided to add it. I'm not actually going to set this up right now. You know what? We can see what it looks like here though. So you can see here are your links to different meetings, 15-minute meeting, 30-minute meeting, and so on. So you might have like 10 different meeting links you want to get at quickly. You could put, what I recommend actually is doing shortcuts, as I showed you before in text replacement, to your CAD link, but there might be like 10 different types. You don't want to put all of them in text replacement. So this is like a really quick way just to get to any of them. And this I use quite a lot as well. We can sort of, let's see, cow.com, share meeting links. Well, okay, I'm just going to get out the store, share meeting link. Okay, I need to enter my API key to set this up. So we're not going to do this right now, but that should show you how quick extension store works, which is really helpful. Notes we've already covered. Shortcuts, that is what I was referring to when we can sort of just add a shortcut to get directly to our clipboard history. Here you can see everything we've used before, which is super helpful. And the last thing, which I'm not actually going to cover in the video, but if you go to raycast.com, you can sort of see some of the other things they've got going on here. Here you can see image modification. Let's say you're doing that often. You could sort of just make that work automatically. What else can you do here? Let's say on GitHub, you put a request. Raycast for Teams, you can sort of share your tasks you use every day. I actually wanted to find the AI one. Is there anything else that is helpful here? Window management, if you don't use something like Magnet, like this is sort of what I do with Magnet, and so on, like full screen and left screen and so on. I'm wondering, where is the AI? That's the last thing I wanted to show here. Yeah, with Raycast Pro you can sort of set up the AI, and if you want, manual.raycast.com at the Notion page with more stuff involved. Here you can see sort of, you can ask it just like do these certain things for me, and it just responds to you like ChatGPT, but you need to pay for that feature. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. This saves a ton of time for me. It took me a while to sort of get used to Raycast, but it's like super helpful. As you can see, it's like not like that difficult to use. Emoji is another cool one. I don't use that too much, but if you want to be like, I don't know, like the monkey emoji, let's say, it goes and finds them for you quickly. Obviously, there are other ways to do that on your Mac as well. But yeah, confetti, if you want that on screen. We finished the video, celebration confetti. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for more tips like this in the future. I mostly cover stuff about crypto, AI, programming, and a bunch of stuff maybe about productivity tips right now. But hope you enjoyed, and subscribe for more next time. Thank you.